Hi there. I thought I would read some fan mail. I often get fan mail from classes who send me letters, and I wish I had more time to write them back. But I thought, you know what? I've got a YouTube channel. Let me respond to some of the questions and ideas and comments I get on my YouTube channel. So this is from a school in Syracuse, and they sent me a letter about 5 months ago. And honestly, I've been so busy working on new stories that I only just got a chance to really look at them today. Now, one of the questions I got was that, okay, one of the things here said, she said, I loved your book, Big Red Lollipop, because it was funny. One thing I learned was to never steal. I was wondering, how do you draw? That's a really good question. I didn't draw the pictures for Big Red Lollipop. Oh, actually, I should show you the book. Here it is. Oh, it's my most famous book. Big Red Lollipop. I didn't do the pictures. I did the story. And the story is really what happens. But the pictures are done by a fantastic artist named Sophie Blackall. My drawing is not so good, okay? I leave the drawing to the professionals because they know what they're doing. I can draw kind of a little bit, but not much. So Sophie Blackall, and Sophie Blackall, this was before she won the Caldecott Award twice, okay? Caldecott Award is the highest award in children's illustration, and she won it twice. And she did Big Red Lollipop before she actually won the award. So that's a really nice question. One of the questions I got is, she said, I loved your book, Big Red Lollipop, because it's funny. One lesson I learned is doing the right thing can be hard. That's so true, especially when you're a little kid. Okay, my favorite color is pink and black, white and blue. What's your favorite color? My favorite color, I have a lot of different favorite colors. I love purple, but I also love blue. That's why I wore blue today. I love blue. What's your favorite? Okay, did you want to become a book writer when you were in third grade? You know, I never even imagined I could be a book writer. I loved books so much. They literally, filled my life with joy. So I never imagined I could be a book writer. I thought you had to be like kind of normal. I didn't think a brown girl like me, I was born in Pakistan. I didn't think I could be a book writer. But later on, when I was about in grade 8, I actually thought, let me try this. And it didn't work. And then when I grew up, I kept trying, and it did work. Okay? So, if I had thought I could do it, I would have dreamed of being a book writer. She said, I was laughing on the inside when Sana said there's still a triangle. Can you write another story like it, please? That's a really good question. It's so, I know when you're a kid and you love a book, you want another story just like it. But I've seen so many authors, they make one book, and it takes off. And then they make a number of books just like it. Like I could do something like the big blue lollipop, or the big yellow lollipop, or the big green lollipop. I don't want to do that because I feel like every story that I write, it has to be just as good, but completely different. Do you get what I mean? Like I want my story to be just as good as Big Red Lollipop, but completely different. Now, Big Red Lollipop seems to be on a different level. I don't know if I've written something just as good, but I have written other stories. I hope you guys will check them out. One of my most popular books as well, oh, I should have brought that one out too, is called King for a Day. Okay? It's completely different, but it's pretty darn good too. And last year, I came out with 2 books. And I love them. The first book I'm going to show you, like I said, they're completely different, but they're really good if I say so myself. The first one is called Elephant's Makeover. And I wanted to write a story about a girl elephant who hears some other, because girls are often, we're often judged on the way we look. So this little girl elephant, she wants to make friends and she meets a bunch of animals and they're very, very mean. So she feels like she has to change the way she looks to for them to like her. A lot of little children, especially in this day and age, like with the filters on your phones and everything like that, they kind of want to change the way they look. And I want to tell you, you guys are perfect just the way you are. You know, so many of you are so beautiful. I mean, I look at you and I'm thinking, oh, you guys are so cute. Oh, you're so cute. So this is what the story is about. It's actually about making friends and about making mistakes. I actually think it's probably as good as Big Red Lollipop. It's just completely different. So that's what I try to do. Try, instead of writing a book just like Big Red Lollipop, I want to write a book that's just as good as Big Red Lollipop, but just completely different. And the other one I should mention, this also came out last year. It's called The Clever Wife, and it's a folk tale from Kyrgyzstan. And it's a Kyrgyz folk tale that I've been telling since I first started storytelling. If you go to some of the other videos, you will see me tell the story behind this book, okay? You can hear the story, but then you can look at the illustrations. This book is published by Wisdom Tales, and the illustrations are by a lady named Aisha Gamiat. And Aisha Gamiat is from England. I met her probably about 11 years ago when I went to England because one of my other books was up for an award there. So we met in Piccadilly and we had tea together and she showed me her art and I thought I would love to do a book with her. So she did the book, and you know what? Aisha is such a good artist that she was actually commissioned to do the frontispiece of a book for the Queen. You know, the one who just recently passed away? Well, she did a book for the Queen. She's that good, okay? She's that good. And she went to a school that was patronized by King Charles, okay? So she is like a royal illustrator. And she did the book, and she did the pictures for The Clever Wife. So I hope you guys will check it out. I also have other books, other picture books that I think you guys would like. So just check them out. But those are the most recent. Okay. This is another letter. He says, I loved your book, Big Red Lollipop, because my niece loves lollipops. One lesson I learned is to bring your siblings to parties. I don't think that's one of the lessons of the story. In this society, a lot of people do not bring their siblings to parties, okay? Let's see. I loved your book, Big Red Lollipop, because it got good something lessons. Let's see. He learned, this one learned to share with people. Yes, I think sharing with people is very, very important. And when Sana, which she does not know how to share at the beginning, but she shares at the end. Okay. Because I loved your book, Big Red Lollipop, because it's funny. One lesson I learned is never steal. Good lesson. I don't think we would like anybody to steal from us. So to steal from other people, it's just being a good neighbor, not to steal from other people. So if we don't like something, if something was done to us, then we shouldn't do it to other people. Okay. I loved your book because the Big Red Lollipop is so funny. My favorite color is blue. What's your favorite color? Blue too. I like blue too. Okay. See, I loved your book, Big Red Lollipop, because you traded one lesson I learned is never to take people's stuff without asking. Good job. That's a very good lesson to learn. Okay. Thank you very much. These are some of the letters I received from a school in Syracuse, New York. I hope you guys will keep on reading lots and lots of books, especially books that might teach you a bit of a lesson. I always love books like that. Bye-bye.